Hello and welcome to Gary's Music Cafe, episode 46. First off, I want to start this show by thanking everybody who watched, viewed, commented, gave me a thumbs up or a heart for last week's show with the song Just the Way You Look Tonight. Amazing response, and I want to thank everybody for that. It means a lot to me personally. But that having been said, today I'd like to do a song by John Denver entitled This Old Guitar. And so John wrote this song about his vintage Gibson acoustic jazz guitar that he had received from his grandmother when he was 11 or 12 years old. She had used the guitar and played on it, gave it to him, and that is the guitar he learned to play on, and the guitar that he learned to love music and love the guitar on. So he had this guitar, but in 1970, while filming a special, he lost the guitar. And he had more or less finally resigned himself that he wasn't going to get it back, and he was never going to see that guitar again. It somehow was returned in 1974, so 4 years later. And he said it was just like meeting an old friend again. He couldn't wait to get up to a room where he could just sit there and play his songs on that guitar. And you know, I get that feeling. It's like putting on an old pair of shoes or something. You know, it just feels good, and you want to get back to that good feeling. You know, in the song, John talks about a lot of the things that happened in his life and experiences he had because of the guitar and music, of course. And a lot of those I actually kind of share with John. Now, I didn't obviously have I didn't make a career out of it. I mean, it's been a hobby for me. But a lot of the other things, meeting people, meeting my wife, you know, some of the best experiences are just sitting out by a campfire and singing songs and singing with friends. I mean, those are fantastic memories and experiences that, you know, changed my life. You know, and all the people I've met through music, it's been wonderful. And I mean, talking local musicians that, you know, when you see them one time and you don't see them for 15 years, you see them again, they remember you, you remember them, and it's like you're friends again, you know? It's like it's just kicked back up. You know, shoot, I got to play in a bar in Suzhou, China, thanks to a buddy of mine from Singapore, Tiru. He went up to the band at intermission and convinced them to let me play Sweet Home Alabama with them after they hit the stage again. So I went up on stage. Here's this Indiana guy playing Sweet Home Alabama on a stage with a Filipino band in front of a bunch of people. I don't know. I mean, five of them I knew, but in front of a crowded house that I didn't know hardly anybody, and in Suzhou, China. So, you know, you can't make that stuff up. That's just a great life experience for me, and certainly something I'll always treasure and remember. And then, of course, you know, I met Sherry through music, and I think I've told that story before of how I was playing at a coffee house, and she was in the audience, and we met and became friends after that, and then eventually dated, and you know, the rest is history, as they say. So anyway, this story that John tells is, I think, important to a lot of guitarists, and so here's the song, This Old Guitar. This old guitar taught me to sing a love song. It showed me how to laugh and how to cry. It introduced me to some friends of mine and brightened up some days and helped me make it through some lonely nights. Oh, what a friend to have on a cold and lonely night. This old guitar gave me my lovely lady. It opened up her eyes and ears to me. It brought us close together. Well, I guess it broke her heart, but it opened up a space for us to be. What a lovely place, a lovely space to be. This old guitar gave me my life, my living, all the things you know I love to do. To serenade the stars that shine from a sunny mountainside, but most of all to sing my songs for you. Ooh, I love to sing my songs for you. Yes, I do. I love to sing my songs for you. Christopher Robin and I walked along under branches lit up by the moon, posing our questions to Owl and Eeyore as our days disappeared all too soon.